Green building designs have been taking off all around the world, and multiple studies have shown that certified green buildings can massively increase your health, happiness, and productivity when you're living and working in one. And the benefits to the outside environment are fantastic as well. By having low, zero, or even net negative carbon emissions from their construction and use, we're leaving a better planet for future generations. But just looking at some of these inspiring green building designs, it can feel a little bit inaccessible. That's why in this video, I've picked my personal top 10 eco homes, which you can book a stay in right now, either on Airbnb or directly with the owners. So let's jump in and take a look. First up on my list is this galvanized steel clad country house located in Beaufort, Victoria, Australia. The house was designed using closed loop principles, meaning that most of the materials used to build it were reclaimed or recycled, and the building is made to be taken apart and recycled fully at the end of its life. They avoided using any glue or sealed together materials so that individual parts can simply be unscrewed and recycled in 50, 100 or more years' time. Also, the building uses a passive solar heat design, meaning that it easily stays cool in summer without air conditioning and warm in winter with only a small wood-burning stove to help. Avoiding transporting your materials on polluting cargo ships and lorries is one of the keys to a good eco-home. This beautiful organic dome house on the Caribbean coast of Mexico in the heart of the jungle is a perfect example of locally sourced construction materials. It's built entirely out of local clay and recycled construction materials such as granite and marble. This natural building style was developed in the Middle East to resist high temperatures, flooding, and earthquakes. It features 2 large floors, each with interesting recycled features such as this wine bottle used as a tap. This tiny house in the forest was built from a design by Derek Diedrichsen from RelaxShacks.com. Not only is it very affordable, but it's off-grid and powered by solar. I'm putting this one in the low impact category as it's so small and mostly built from locally sourced or reused material. It's very cute and looks fantastic to be able to open up one whole side of the house and be immersed in nature. But I'm not sure if I want to stay here long term as there isn't a fridge or a place to work from. Coming in at number 7 is this beautiful wooden cabin at the Terra Perma Eco Resort and Permaculture Center in Quebec, in Canada. Like the tiny house I just showed you, this cabin is off-grid and solar powered. As you can see, it's got much more living space and has been constructed with clever passive solar heat management designs, meaning that it should be a more comfortable temperature all year round with minimal energy usage. Built using reclaimed materials, it features some of them proudly in Earthship style, including this gorgeous wine bottle wall. The wine bottles are not only attractive to look at, they also help with insulation. Number 6 is this amazing glass-walled lodge in Iceland. I couldn't 100% verify its details, but I believe it's made of aluminium, of which Iceland is a large producer. Aluminium requires a lot of energy to smelt, and Iceland does this using renewable geothermal energy. It's one of the world's largest producers. Aside from its construction, I've included it here because of how amazingly immersed in nature you'd feel if you booked to stay here. My number 5 here is this hobbit house called the Sassafras, located in Tennessee, USA. Hobbit houses have been built all around the world with great success, and I imagine that the soil and grass construction, especially here in Tennessee, is really going to help with the heat. They're also quite low impact in their construction, in a similar way to the dome house I showed you earlier. Another one in the recycle category, this home has taken something very un-eco-friendly, a Lockheed Jetstar private jet, and reused it. I debated whether to put this in or not, but ultimately reusing things is the best form of recycling. Hopefully this jet will continue to serve as a home for many years before its aluminium hull is recycled once again. Inside the private jet has remained relatively unchanged, with most of the original avionics still there for geeks like me to fiddle with, and the comfy seating in the cabin working well as a living room. An aluminium-clad bedroom has been added on for a bit more room. Deserving an honorable mention as well is this much larger Boeing 727 in the woods in Hillsboro, Oregon. I didn't include it in the main list as it's only available for overnight stays some of the time. This Earthship in Arizona is part of an experimental Earthship village where people can go to learn how to build their own Earthships. This model is one of the earlier designs, which features some beautiful smooth earth and straw walls, a chandelier recycled from old bottles, and a food-growing greenhouse. Many plants are known to help filter the air as well as producing oxygen during the daytime, so imagine how fresh it would feel and smell with this many plants inside growing. It's solar powered, collects and filters rainwater, and the greenhouse also helps with heat management, working as a kind of natural HVAC system. Number 2 is another home that immerses you in nature, this time in the clear waters just off the coast of Sydney, Australia. Its main eco-credential here is that it's 100% solar powered. Just imagine relaxing out on that deck with the rhythm of the gentle waves around you. That would be amazing. And now, my absolute favorite eco home available to book is this incredible Earthship. To me, this one really ticks all the boxes. It's low impact, uses renewable energy, grows its own food, and it's part of an education center that teaches people sustainable building techniques. I really love the way the plants growing inside create an almost jungle-like feeling. To me, this home is just so inspiring because it pulls together so many different eco-building concepts and also looks beautiful. If you want to learn more about Earthships or any of the homes I featured, I've tried to link all of their videos down in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. Please do subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers, bye.